Excellent.
Woo. Wow.
All right, so a bit of a slow start this morning. I put in the Brisbane River here, and I sound up a school of Jew. I think a small school of Jew, like probably 5 or 6 together. First up, but by the time I got back there, I sort of split up. A couple boats come in, and yeah, didn't really see them again, unfortunately. So I've come out the front here and caught a couple of small fish. A bit of fun. Got a flathead for a bit of a feed there. But I'm going to head out in the bay. I've been hanging off because it's been like a northerly wind, and tide's starting to run out at 5:45. So I wanted to wait for that tide change, just in case that wind got up a bit. So I'm going to have wind against tide, and it would make it a bit too choppy, nice really, to have a good day out there in the bay. So I've waited now till the tide's probably turned, starting to run out. The wind hasn't picked up at all. It's just a glamour day. So I think I'll start heading out the bay and see if I can get out there. So, you know, fingers crossed, come across some tuna this time. I really haven't really seen very many this year so far. So it's well and truly time to get across some tuna. So hopefully some tuna, who knows, maybe some spotty mackerel. I'll probably head across to Harries there and have a go for a snapper again, see if they're back there again, and yeah, just cruise around and see what we can find, basically. We can always come back to the river here and have another crack as the tide's running out, or towards the bottom of the tide's probably not a bad time actually to come back and have a shot in the river. So that is the plan so far. So yeah, I'm gonna head off and see what we can find in the bay. All right, let's go. All right, we've got something on the surface here. Not sure what yet. Hopefully mackerel. Hopefully some spotty mackerel. So they've stopped busting up now, typically. There we go, down from us a bit. Oh, they're longtails, straight at the front of the boat. All right, I'm in there. Yep, I'm on. Go on. Excellent. All right, one cast with the Amagari and we're in. Let's come up to the surface. Pretty confident these are longtails. They look like longtails to me. Start applying some side pressures. Mixing up the pressures. It's coming up to the surface. Yep. Get net out. Woo! All right. Woo! Longtail. Nice. All right. Get the water off the lens there. All right, nice longtail this one. All right, solid chunk of a longtail there. He's probably 8 or 9 kilos. I might keep this one. He's bleeding a bit, so I'll keep this one for a feed. All right, see if we can get some more. All right, I'll give you a little look at the gear. I've got this, this is an Amagari 110 Flavi. So it's 110mm sinking stick bait. It comes rigged with BKK Viper 41s on there from standard, so it's really well set up. Wire through construction. Now it's a forward weighted stick bait, so it's got a fair bit of weight on the nose and the center. So most sinking stick baits sort of shimmy down like that and drop. This one actually is a bit different. If you keep a little bit of tension on your line, it'll actually swim down nose forward. And then because it's weighted forward and the shape and everything and the weight for the size, when you bring it through the water quite quickly, it stays down at a good depth. So I threw that lure out, I barely let it sink for any time, and then wound it in very, very quickly. I've got a high-speed reel here. It's a 6.2 to 1. It's a Shimano Nasky 5000, and that didn't bring it out of the water, and that fish jumped all over it. So on the retrieve, they got a really great sort of wide swimming action. I'll try and get you a little bit of action of that in a minute. So that's the lure. We're running some 60-pound system shock from Sunline. It's a nylon leader material, really stretchy, so absorbs those head shakes and stuff like that. It's less likely to pull those hooks out. And then I'm running a PE3 Sunline ADV braid. It's a 35-pound braid. That's also on my SW Game stickbait rod. That's our latest design there, a new rod to NS. It's a PE3 7'3", cast weight of 20 to 60 grams. That 48 grams is right in that sort of middle to upper reaches of the capability of that rod. Great casting rod and very parabolic, so it bends through the rod when you're fighting fish. It's going to absorb, and the balance point's going to come back closer to the foregrip, so it's less of me fighting the fish and more of the rod fighting the fish. That's the combo. I'm going to get all cleaned up here, try and get rid of this blood. I can see a whole bunch right down there towards this trawl that's in front of me. I'll mosey on my way down and try and get a couple more, and I'll try and release them in the water so I don't have to bring them in and turn the boat into a bloodbath again. But they're good eating, so I've got one there for a feed. There's the action of the lure, you can see. All right, this time I'm in, I think. Oh, well past it. This thing casted country mile. I'll let it sink down a bit. Okay. Might be in the zone. No love. Lost him. All right, these fish are going nuts. I'm coming from the other direction. I'm coming up against the wind, so I don't know. I'm just going to try this. They're going absolutely splinter in there at the moment. I think they're just a bit beyond my casting range. All right, we're in this time. Oh, no eat. No eat. Oh, he's got it, yes. Come flying out of nowhere for that one. All right, let's give this SW Game another crack. up quite high, this fish. There he is. Cruising along there. Woo! Wow. He must have seen a shark. Yeah, he's got a shark up his butt. I'm gonna free spool that fish. So I'll let him run so he can get away from that shark. Oh, he's still on him, I think. Do a bit of a chasey chase. He's come right back the other way at me. Well, this is certainly interesting, to say the least. Bit of a stalemate here. Should wear out in a bit, I think. Stay close to the boat, buddy, you're safer there. You can see the fish in the side scan, you can see him. It's pretty cool. See the fish in the side scan there. Alright, we've almost got him now. Pop it into neutral. Just hooked him on the nose there. Get the pliers. Well, he's only just hooked. It's going to be easy de-hook in the water. This one, there we go. Done it. Beautiful. Well, I would have liked to show you, but anyway. Mr. Crab's follow me. Watch this. This is how you catch crabs. Oh, I missed him. He must have seen the net. Off he goes. Anyway, trying to catch crabs with my net. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we're almost halfway through the day, I guess. So probably 8:30 or something like that. 8:48, so not even halfway, not even close. All right, this day's a cracker. It's really calmed off, as you can see here. Just a gorgeous day here in the bay. It's pretty warm. It's 25 degrees driving to here, so in the morning. So it's, I don't know what it is now, 30 something degrees. So it's hot, but the fish are biting. The tuna are here. I've got a couple of longtails on the stick bait. A few little fish this morning, obviously, as you've seen earlier. I think it's that calm, I'm gonna shoot over to Harries. It's probably only like not even 10 k's from here. I'll go over and fish Harries, try and catch a snapper. I'm at the eastern side of Mud Island here at the moment, so there's real longtails sort of hanging out here at the moment. So I'll drive over there. There's plenty of water to see tuna and mackerel between here and there. It's pretty hard to leave when you got busting up big longtails like that behind you down there, but I think I'm going over caught too, so that's pretty good. I'd like to get one on fly. But I just don't know if I can get close enough to do that today. These fish are a little bit spookier than say Harvey Bay or somewhere else up north, basically. Let's go out there and try and catch a snapper. All right, I've just pulled up at Harries. So I found some fish, not a lot, but we'll give it a go. You got me again. Another fork flex donated to the fish gods. See if I can just hook like a 70 centimetre or something I can stop. There's 20 metres of water. Fish are right below us. As you can see, there's a heap of bait coming through there. You can just see it on the sonar a little bit. Must be a little bit over to the left. And then hard on the bottom is the bigger fish. I'm thinning out a bit now, but yes, that's what I hooked and it blew me away. He went straight back in. Alright, it's another session done. It's pretty good out there today, good condition. Got out in the bay there proper and got some longtails, which is really good. I've been hanging for ages actually to get out there and get some longtails, so it's really good to get into them today. And yeah, got smoked again at Harries. What can I say? You know, I think those fish were dumb a while ago and now they're not, and they just they know where to go. So I don't know if I'll be back out there again anytime soon. I'll give that a rest. Good to use those new Amagari stick baits and give them a bit of a go. So they work quite well on those longtails in the bay on the surface feeding. So hopefully I'll get back out there again and do that again soon. All right, I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you next time, guys.